Hey YouTube, tonight I'm going to talk about Yik Yak and the things I've learned about Yik Yak. So, I started doing posting on Yik Yak and finding out what's going on Yik Yak approximately 90 days ago. I know that because I've been doing a question of the day for the last 80 days. So I know it's been at least 80. And I found a variety of things. So, if you're interested in getting in on your Yik Yak or trying it out, here are some of the things I've learned. So, first of all, the age group, it can be anybody. Obviously, it's not age specific. However, the age group seems to be college kids and younger. I'm not. However, that's what I've noticed. Most of the yiks, the yaks, the chats are happening, and most of them seem to be college kids or younger. So that's one thing. So that's your audience that you're talking to. There are a variety of us that aren't, but on the whole, it seems like it's mostly that. It's area specific, so it's specifically within, I'm not exactly sure how many miles of where you live, or excuse me, where you actually are physically, because you have to turn on your location to be able to post anything. So that can change what you want to talk about and who you want to talk about, because they might know them, or maybe that's what you want to talk about. Who knows? It just depends on what you want. But that actually, more on that later. So other things I've learned, they tend to have a lot of trolls. They tend to be fairly uncaring about their words. However, that's not true. Like it's like any other group of humans, but there's a lot of hazing that can happen, but there's a lot of internet heroes too. So who knows? I guess it's just the same group of people you'd see at any, let's go 25 to 12 range. So several things. First, I've been my questions of the day have ranged anywhere from what kind of socks are you wearing to what kind of chores do you do for your family to seriously all kinds of different questions. And actually, the one I want to talk about specifically is like, oh, maybe you should note this. So I asked, I thought it was a casual question. It was, which do you prefer, boxers or briefs? And I gave a brief answer about what I prefer, and it got like reported. And so I was like blocked from talking on Yik Yak for. It lasted less than a day, but I also deleted the post as soon as I could get back on it. But I work near a school, apparently. I didn't realize that I was that close to a school, but relatively speaking, I guess. And so that was seen as like some sort of like creepy, or I don't exactly know what it was, but I'm guessing it was seen as some sort of creepy like messaging high schoolers type of thing, so that it got blocked and reported. So don't message anything that might come across like that. I thought it was fairly innocuous, but my frame of reference is obviously different than people who are 16, and then on top of that, people who are watching out for the 16-year-olds that are potentially being preyed upon. So, if you're using Yik Yak, be careful of that. Another thing that I am working on, as far as all the social media things that I'm working on, is that seems to be, if you can find things that are interesting and fun and in the moment, spontaneous, that kind of stuff tends to draw the biggest positive reaction. And I don't know if you can manufacture that, but I think that if you can sprinkle that kind of stuff in by just being awesome throughout your day, whatever you're doing, then that would make for a much more interesting story and brand and all that sort of thing. So that's some of the lessons I'm learning right now. For instance, I usually post the question and then I'll respond to a couple of people throughout the course of the day. But on the whole, I try and just keep it basically to my posts. I think that actually because of that, I've been alienating people perhaps, because I'm not like really responding to everybody else. I do respond sometimes, but not a lot. I respond always under my handle, and a lot of people respond anonymously, which is fine. It's just however you want to do it, but I want to make sure that my opinion is out there, and it's under my own name. And so today I took a picture of a rainbow, and I said, if you happen to be near downtown right now, go take a look at the rainbow, kind of thing. And that got a variety of positive responses, and so some of my more clever yaks and stuff. But like, it was interesting to see the difference between like a fun, spontaneous thing and contrived cleverness. Again, clever is still fun, so people still like it. But it was interesting. So it was something for me to note, and I'm going to take that down as a little note and try and figure out how I can do that more in all of my different social media aspects. So that's everything for tonight. Every day is a good day for discipline. Have a great night.